Most people think the biggest danger in Deriv trading is losing money, but I disagree. The biggest danger is becoming addicted without even realizing it. And the scary part, most traders don't realize it until they've already lost thousands of dollars, countless of hours, and even relationships. Today, I want to talk to you about something that almost nobody in the trading community wants to discuss: the addiction hidden inside Deriv trading. If you're serious about becoming consistently profitable, you need to hear this. What does trading addiction really look like? When people hear the word addiction, they imagine casinos, alcohol, or drugs. They don't think about sitting behind a laptop trading over under. But addiction isn't defined by what you're doing. It is defined by whether you can stop. Ask yourself honestly, okay? Can you close the charts after trading? Or do you immediately try to win it back? Do you check Deriv every few minutes? Even when you promised yourself you take the day off? Have you ever traded simply because you are bored? If the answer is yes, you are no longer trading with a plan. You are trading because your brain is craving the next result. Now, why is Deriv so addictive? Here is what makes Deriv so dangerous. Every few seconds, a new opportunity appears. Another tick, another candle, another entry, and your brain starts thinking, maybe the next one is the winning trade. Even after a loss, your mind whispers, just one more trade. Then after another loss, one more. And before you realize it, you have taken 50 trades you never planned. This is exactly why discipline is harder than strategy. The market never forces you to stop, okay? Now, the hidden cost. Trading addiction does not only destroy accounts, it destroys decision making. When you're addicted, you stop following your rules, you increase your stake after losses, you abandon your strategy, you revenge trade, you stay awake all night watching charts, analyzing over under, analyzing even odd, you ignore your family, you ignore work, you even ignore obvious setups because you're emotionally exhausted. Eventually, you're no longer trading the market is controlling you. Now, why losses can make the addiction worse? Here is something most traders don't understand. Winning isn't always what keeps people addicted, okay? Sometimes it's losing. And I've been a victim to this at some point. Because every loss creates hope that the next trade will recover everything. That hope becomes a trap. Instead of accepting the loss, you keep chasing it, and the deeper you chase, the harder it becomes to stop. That is how small losses become account blow-ups, okay? So how can you know you're addicted, okay? Who you're watching right now? How can you know? Now listen carefully. Here are a few warning signs, okay? Number one, you trade without a setup. You can't stop after reaching a daily loss limit. You feel anxious when you're away from the charts. You keep depositing more money even after losing. You hide your trading losses from other people, all right? You trade because you are stressed, bored, or emotional instead because your strategy says so. And if several of these describe you, do not ignore them, all right? Recognizing the problem early is far more easier than recovering later, okay? So how can you break this cycle? Now, here's what helped me, okay? As an individual and as a trader. First, set a maximum number of trades per session, all right? Not profit, not losses, okay? Not profit, not losses, trades. When they are finished, you're done. Second, schedule trading time. Don't leave the charts open all day, all right? But accept that missing opportunities is part of trading, okay? Yeah, sometimes you might really want to trade, and I've always told you guys, you really want to, but the market is not just aligning how you want it to. You cannot force it. Accept that, yes, today there's no opportunity, but there is always another setup tomorrow. The market isn't going anywhere, all right? Again, as I usually say, sometimes the best trade is no trade, all right? Fourth, build a life outside trading, guys, okay? Exercise, read, spend time with your family, all right? Develop other skills. A healthy trader usually makes healthier trading decisions, all right? You must make sure all aspects of your life are balancing with each other. Remember this, trading should give you freedom, and that is why most of us got into trading, for the freedom, not to control your life. The goal isn't to spend every hour staring at charts. The goal is to become profitable enough that trading becomes just one part of your life. I repeat, just one part of your life, not your entire identity, all right? If you ever feel like you can't stop, take a break. As I've always said, just take a break. The market will be there tomorrow, okay? your mental health is far more important and far more valuable than any single trade, all right? If you found this video helpful, please ensure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever caught yourself trading because you wanted excitement instead of because your strategy gave you a signal? Okay? Let me know down in the comment section. And if this video has given you a good insight, please ensure you like and subscribe. It will be highly appreciated. And yeah, guys, please listen to this and follow it up, all right? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. If you have any question, and I'll be there to guide you. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please ensure if you in case you want to contact us, our contact details are in the description. Please ensure you reach us out. We'll be there to guide you the best way we can. Thank you guys for watching once again. Keep on trading, keep on pushing, and let us meet in the next one. Cheers.